guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Ashley, and I have a house full of boys. Our last name is Johnson, and we are a house full of Johnsons, if that makes sense to you. If it doesn't, stick around and it will. But holy crap, you guys. So it's been, I don't know, like a decade since I have been on here, since I have vlogged, since I have done a video for this channel. It's been a million years. And I'm gonna have to talk to you guys while I work because, hold on a moment. I know you can find it. I trust in you. Okay. Oh, I have like this person. This little football player came to my door asking me to buy something that we have probably bought 50 million of and we have never used them. You know, like those little discount cards to all the restaurants. But I'm digressing. Anyway, I'm going to get distracted a million times because my brain just feels like it's fried at this point. It's been a million years. That's where I'm at. The reason why it's been a million years is because if you look behind me, you see an unmade bed with pillows off everywhere. Killian's done stripped my pillow of the, it looks like he spilled something on it too. Yeah, totally. Spilled the water on it and took the pillowcase off. Like, I can't even deal with it. There's just journaling supplies everywhere. I have been a journal making fanatic lately, and so when I do that, everything else is chaos. So I have been cleaning the bathroom, the kitchen, and I have been washing clothes. That's pretty much it. The boys, I've been making them clean the living room, and I've been vacuuming it. And then their room's kind of a free-for-all. They've been picking it up, but it's never clean. The art area in the living room is never clean. They've been doing a lot of projects. They've been making their own junk journals. It's actually adorable. And they've just been doing lots of things like that. And we had Jaren all week this week, so it was all 4 kids running rampant, absolutely crazy. And I have had 4 journals sales this week. And one of them is a custom journal, so that means I have to make it before I can send it out. It's not just ship ready. There's things that she wanted in it. And so I had to search for those items. I had to go to several stores to buy them. It's just been absolutely nuts. And I feel like that's how it's been since all of this stuff happened. So let me just kind of update you because I haven't updated you in a million years, okay? So super informal video, like all the videos. If you are new here, it's super informal. I mean, I'm sitting with the background of my video, an unmade bed, and total chaos with my kids popping in and out. I mean, that's just my life, you know? I've been really struggling with the status of this channel, with the direction of this channel, with what's going on with this channel. And the reason why is because, you know, Joshua breaking his foot. So he broke his foot and tore the tendon off the bone of his other foot. He was helping our friend with the washer and dryer, and then he was at the bottom of the tailgate, and then the strap snapped and it completely just lost balance and it fell over into, hold on baby, you gotta hold on just a minute. It fell over onto his feet, broke one foot, tore the tendon off the bone on the other foot. So it's just been absolutely crazy. He actually could not even do anything. So he could not work, he could not walk on it. And since the tendon foot was so messed up, he had to wear a boot on that foot, and then he had a cast on the other foot, and he was just, I mean, he was pretty much immobile for those 3 weeks. He only had to keep the cast on. He was supposed to keep it on for 6 weeks. And when he went in for his midpoint checkup to kind of make sure that it was healing properly, the doctor told him there was only like a 60% chance that it would start to heal properly, and if not, then he would have to have surgery. But when he went in for that appointment, the doctor told him that it was miraculous and he was a mutant healer because it looked like he had had the cast on already for 6 weeks or longer because his bone was already fusing together. So now he got the cast off and he is just wearing a boot, and then the other foot has all but healed. It's still a little bit sore. It has a little bit of bruising, but he can walk on it, and he did go back to work. Those 3 weeks, you guys, were absolute mortal hell for me. He was grouchy. He just wants to be on the camera. He was grouchy. He was angry because he couldn't do things for himself. And then he was angry because I had to do everything for him. Hello. And he was just miserable, and he was making everyone miserable because I had to do everything for him. And he's like a chain smoke, I mean, not a chain smoker, but he smokes quite a bit. And so when he would want to go outside to smoke, then it was a whole big ordeal, and I would have to like go outside and get the wheelchair and then come and bring it around to the porch so he could hobble on out there on his crutches and get outside to smoke and then come back, and I'd have to help it. Like, it was just ridiculous. He just wanted to be on the camera. Anyway, it was just miserable. It was absolutely horrible. And so I couldn't really vlog during that time, you know, because he was always in here, and then he couldn't really move to go anywhere else. And you guys know this is like my go-to area because this is where I work. This is where I do everything. Edit videos. This is where I most of the time film videos. This is where I do all my junk journaling. Like, if you saw my desk right now, it's like bleh, junk journal everywhere. This is where I do my thing. And so if I'm not playing with them, taking some quality time out for them, or I'm not cleaning, or I'm not cooking, this is where I am. So when I get a moment to film, this is usually where it is at. And so with him being in here, it was just really impossible to do that. That's why I had like videos with voiceovers, because I would wait till he was in the shower and then do a voiceover really quick. And I mean, it was just insane. It's still insane. Just because his work schedule is so crazy, we haven't quite figured out what we're going to do for a permanent situation. He has a couple of different opportunities that he has to kind of make a decision on. So if you guys are the praying kind, definitely say your prayer. Say a prayer for us, because we are, you know, going through some difficult decision making, just trying to know what's the best step forward. I think that's so many people right now. But it's just been a lot. We haven't been going to church because of his foot and because of all of the things. We're having car trouble out of that stupid Yukon that will not give us, I mean, we can't fix it without it giving us trouble again. I mean, it's doing something electrical. So there's something wrong with the electrical system in it, and we don't even know, like body control module, or I mean, it could be a lot of different things. But yeah, so we're having issues with that again. And so it's just been a roller coaster of crazy in an already crazy world right now. There's just been a lot of things like added to that on our plate. And so we have just been kind of in a whirlwind. And that's kind of where I've been. I've been absent because of that. But also, that time away kind of gave me a chance to really think. There's a lot of things going on right now in our country, in our world. It's not just our country, but if you guys don't know about child trafficking and all that's going on with that, then I'm just going to say, please do your research, because if you are left asleep in this time, that it is extremely important to be awake for our children and for the children who are imprisoned and slaves in the sex trafficking and human trafficking world. You need to get your eyes open. So I really encourage you, without me telling you anything here nor there, or pointing fingers at people, or telling you all the things, or y'all telling me I'm a conspiracy theorist or whatever, just do your research. It's out there. It's all over Facebook. It's all over Instagram. It's all over TikTok. It's all over all these social media platforms. It's everywhere. YouTube, definitely do your research, because I'm telling you, you guys, it is time to get active and save these babies. Like, it is time now. But with all of that going on, and if you guys have been a long follower of me on Creative Chaos, then you have probably seen a long time ago, it's before Alaric was born, when Killian was about Alaric's age, he was about 2, about how, so it was about 2.5 years ago, but it was about how we were in the Dollar Tree and someone tried to steal them from me. Like, legit tried to steal them. And I got a lot of flack from that. I got some flack from people on YouTube, but mostly I got flack when I posted it on Facebook about how I was just trying to get a viral video. I was just trying to get a viral post. It was all bull crap. I reacted badly. I didn't react the way they would have. I'm not a mama because I didn't react the way that they would have reacted as a parent. Just all kinds of horrible things. But the fact of the matter is, unless you're in that situation, you don't know how you're going to react until it's there. And because we live in a society where we're all like, that's never going to happen to me, that's never going to happen in my area, I'm going to stay in a nice area, and if we're in nice areas, then it's not going to happen there. And I'm safe here. I feel safe here. This is not going to happen where I am. It's not going to happen to me. And because we're like that, we don't realize that, yes, it happens much more than you think. Yes, it will happen to you. And yes, it happens most in nice neighborhoods and nice areas and parts of your town. So just please be made aware. But since all of this is going on with human trafficking, and then I've just come to light and come awake to all of these different things going on in our country about it and going on in the world about it. I mean, you can just look right now, you guys. I'm telling you, just look it up, research it. Research human trafficking in Germany right now. Like, they're starting to find things and all these different things, you guys. It just really makes me take pause to put my children in videos, and that's kind of what this channel is all about, is our life as a family. And I just want to make sure I'm doing right by my children. It's also on YouTube. Like, YouTube is catching a lot of flack for family channels. There's family channels that I absolutely love. I love J. Morrell at Large Family Table, which she doesn't show her kids a whole bunch, but I love her. I love Cardboard Couture, and House of Kleins is her family vlogging channel. I love This Gathered Nest. I love Ashley Nicole Wilson, who used to be Joyful Chaos, which is Angie from This Gathered Nest's sister. She shows her children. Like, I love all of these family channels. There's a couple more that I kind of like, but I don't love. But those are the ones that I love. And I know that the family channels are catching a lot of flack for putting their children on the internet. And you guys, I understand why. Like, I love those channels. I love watching them, and I would never want them to go anywhere at all. And they do have rules about how they show their children, but I can understand when there's so many pedophiles in the world that it is scary, and there's so much that you just don't understand about putting your kids out there. And so I just want to be careful how I do that. I'm just going to be a little more cautious and a little bit more careful about putting my children out there. I show my children because my children are wonderful. They're the best thing that's ever happened to me. And if they can put a smile on somebody else's face, then I want them to be able to do that. But I also want to protect them from horrible people who are all over the world, much more than you think, you guys. People that you think you can trust, people you think you can look up to. Those people are despicable people. There are evil, despicable people out there, and they will do the most god-awful things that you think is pure innocence, because you're not like that and you don't have a horrible, just god-awful mind like they do. You don't have a perverse mind, but they do. And there's just a lot of different things that really concern me. They don't scare me because I know a God who he says that what is hidden in secret will be revealed in the open, and I know that he is victorious in the end. But it still concerns me, and it breaks my heart for these victims that are in so much trouble and they need help, and we need to wake up so that we can help them. And I just want to make sure I'm protecting my children. But anyways, I say all of that to say that I haven't been on here in a while. I definitely want to bring some more content. At first, when I started reading all of these articles and really researching, my eyes were being opened. I was like, you know what? I'm going to delete my other channel. Like, I'm going to completely delete it because I just don't even want the possibility of our kids being in danger from that. But as I got to thinking about it, there's a lot more that I want to give to you guys on this channel that I just don't think is going to be appropriate on Creative Chaos. There's a lot of content that I want to offer there that I haven't before and kind of delve into that. But I also want to do new things on this channel as well. Now, I can't make any promises about timeline. Right now, I'm super busy, and I hope it stays that way, honestly. I know that it affects my YouTube, but you guys, I don't make money off of YouTube, and this is how I make extra money for my family. This is my side hustle, so I have to put it first. But I do want to give to the homeschool mamas out there who are forced into homeschooling and they don't really know what to do, or the people who are awake now and they are seeing different things and they just want to protect their children and homeschool them. Not saying you're not protecting your children if you put them in public school. That is not what I'm saying. I just mean that there are a lot of people choosing to homeschool, and then there are a lot of people who feel like they have no choice but to homeschool. And I want to help those people who feel like they're clueless and they're not good enough and they don't know where to start, because I have been there. I'm still there. you know? And so I base my curriculum purely free. I haven't paid for any curriculum so far, and I don't plan on doing that this year. Next year, I might pay for some curriculum, but as far as now, I'm not. Now, I do pay for supplies. Regular everyday school supplies, printer ink. I have a couple of subscriptions that I pay for printable websites and things like that. But as far as like super big chunk payments, curriculum, I do not do that. I write my own curriculum. So what I do is I go to the Alabama Education website. There's a couple of different really good education websites you can go to for your state's qualifications for that grade. And that's just a guideline to me. It's not like set in stone because we have a more relaxed homeschooling kind of style going on. And you might have a completely different one, but no matter what style you choose, this will work for you. And I think it could really be a tool to help people. And that's why I do this, you guys. I do this to help people, whether it's emotionally, spiritually, whether it's tangible things that you feel can really help you. That's why I'm doing this. Because I care about people. That's all it is. That's why I do either channel. I just love people and I care about them and I want to give as much as I can give. It's not about making money because I don't make a cent. I really don't. My channels are just not big enough for that and I just don't worry about it. It's not something I worry about. I don't invest enough and put enough into my channels to super grow them. My channel is a hobby and then other things, I have too many irons in the fire to really do that. I hope my channels grow. Hopefully one day I'll be able to put more time and a little bit of money into it to make it grow. But as for right now, I have so many irons in the fire that I just don't have the time to give to it. So anyway, but I do want to direct you guys to the resources that I have found within the last year and a half of homeschooling. So different websites that give free printables, different Pinterest things that I find. I'll show you kind of how I write my curriculum, how I organize our curriculum, how I organize our lessons for the week, for the month, how I theme things out. And I'm hoping to get that going. Since I've been so flipping busy, I haven't even gotten all my curriculum together and just tied with a bow. And I have not dotted my I's and crossed my T's very well at all yet. I know I need to get going, but we are a relaxed homeschooling kind of environment. And so we will just do like review and we'll do practice and we'll do lessons, but it won't be like hardcore curriculum for the year yet until I get that together. So hopefully I can do that within the next week or so, and I'll be able to share that with you. But you know what? It's just, I just want to help. That's what I want to do. I want to help. And so I want to do that on this channel. I also want to do more clean with me's on this channel. And yes, I want to do more talks, more vlogs, more devotions. I feel like those are the things that I wanted to do on this channel. And I feel like my kids can be in that, but not spotlighted. You see what I mean? So they cannot be the main part of it, but I can still show them and share them with you in a healthy and boundary-like way. Does that make sense? So just tell me what you think down below. Tell me what kind of videos you would like to see. I know I mentioned a bunch of them, but just let me know your thoughts because your opinions really do matter to me. I mean, that's why I do this to begin with. And so I want to put out content that you like, but I also want to make sure that I'm taking care of my family because, of course, my children are number one on my list. So anyways, that is where I've been. That's why I've been MIA. First, I had a husband who was a pinned up bear of a man, and he was absolutely miserable. Today, he's outside working in the garage on his workout equipment. His foot is still in a boot, but the broken one is still in a boot, and it's not 100%. But you know what? He went back to work, and technically he's still supposed to be on crutches, but do you think he is? No, he's in a boot and he is doing the dang thing. So, you know, I can't even stop it. I don't even know, but it's something else. And I've just been doing all of that, and I've been junk journaling like a mad woman, and I'm going to continue to do so, hopefully. So if you haven't checked out my Etsy shop, I'll leave it in the description box below. Definitely go and do that. I appreciate you guys. Share it with everyone you know. I'm serious, because I'm trying to get my Etsy shop out there. And in case you have seen by my subscribers on YouTube, I'm not the best. I'm not the best at. Yeah, that was the Harry Potter theme song as my notification bell on my phone. I'm not the best at advertising myself. I'm just not that good at it. I'm never a hey, look at me kind of person. I'm just not good at that. But if you guys know anybody who loves junk journaling, who likes paper crafting, who likes Etsy, things like that, then just send them my way. Send them to my Etsy shop, and I would greatly appreciate it. But I'm going to go make sure that the meat is thawing out for dinner, and I am going to keep working on this custom order that I've got to get out. And I'm going to go check on my children, because I think one of them just escaped outside with their dad, and their dad just sent him inside again, and I can hear them whining. So I'm going to go check on that. And I'm going to let you guys go, because I've talked for 20 minutes just blabbing. So yeah, but thank you guys so much for being patient with me. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.